Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. Now, a couple of little things I need to go over quickly before we get into it. Firstly, we'll just take a quick look back at the tables so you are up to date with what's going on. I am aware that the face cam covers our points total, but we are top of the league, 3 games in hand. We're on 72 points, which is 4 points ahead of second placed Fulham, and then we've got Leeds, Sheffield Wednesday, Brentford and Birmingham in the playoff places. So what I did want to speak to you guys about was, in the last episode we received a transfer offer from Southampton, I think it was, for Papi Djilobodji. We managed to settle for a 7 million transfer fee, which was fine, and the contract negotiations did go well, so he has gone for 7 million and 4.9 million is coming to our transfer budget. But what I completely forgot was we are not going to get any of that money until he actually goes in the next transfer window, so next season basically. So basically all the suggestions that you guys put forward when I asked what we should do with that money is pretty much invalid at the moment, because if you look at our transfer budget, that is what we've got. So I'm sorry for that. I mean, I am still taking note of your guys' suggestions, of course I am, but none of your guys' suggestions can be purchased with this amount of money. So apologies for that. That kind of slipped my mind a little bit. Dropped the ball on that one. And on the topic of the shortlist, what I am going to do is completely wipe it entirely and start adding new ones for next season. So you can still keep your suggestions coming regarding players and who to sign for next season. We don't know what our transfer budget would be like, or is going to be like, sorry. But even if it's just players who you think would do well in the Premier League, if we do get to the Premier League, remember, we could have a big dip in form and make an absolute mess of this. But hopefully not. So, today's episode is going to consist of 4 games. Aston Villa, even though it is a big game, this would be the 4th time we played them this season. So I am going to simulate it, because we've already played them in the league, twice in the FA Cup, because we had the FA Cup replay. So I'm going to simulate that one. And then we've got a quarter-final fixture against Brighton, which is a massive one. And then Bolton, which we're going to simulate again. And then we're going to play the Preston game, and that is where we're going to end the episode. So we've got quite a bit to get through today. And if you do look at this as well regarding the FA Cup, so we've got Brighton in the quarterfinals, and there's a small chance, a tiny chance, that we could come up against Newcastle, which would be an absolutely amazing episode. Although they are playing City, so they're most likely going to get battered. But look at the teams that are left in it. There's still Arsenal, Spurs, United, Liverpool and City, as I've just mentioned. So if we could get even to the semis after beating Brighton, who were going to be a difficult team to beat anyway, but to get to the finals would be absolutely amazing in our first Rebuilding Sunderland series. It'd be incredible, but I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. So we are going to simulate this game against Aston Villa, and this is the team, and we've had to make several changes because the game is coming really thick and fast now, and there's a game pretty much once every 3 days, and almost all of the first teams' fitness is virtually 0. So this is the team we're going with: Reuter, Beedling, O'Shea, Wilson, McManaman, Busquets, Williams, Harrison, Honeyman, Isaac and Vaughan. Hopefully that is good enough to get us through this game. We shall now see. And we lose 2-1. A Ross McCormack penalty and an Adoma winner gives the game to Villa. What a shame. So now to the quarter-final of the FA Cup, and it's a massive one against Premier League Brighton. And we're going to go back to this formation. Well, it's the same formation as the last episode, and we've brought the wingers back down again because Brighton do have better quality than the average Championship team. So I've brought the wingers down to make them left wing-backs and right wing-backs, but I have set them both to overlap always, which works an absolute treat in the last episode, so hopefully we'll get the same thing this time around. So we've got Reuter in goal, Holding, Swansby and McNair as the back 3, Oviedo as the left wing-back, Alexander-Arnold as the right wing-back, Ndong and Catamol in the middle, and McGeady just behind Calvert-Lewin and Callum Wilson. Come on, lads! And here we are, boys, at the Amex Stadium. It is a big game for us. Can we get ourselves through to the semis with a small chance of playing Newcastle? Go on, son! Oh, it's a first chance of the game. Nice bit of build-up, but the keeper makes quite a comfortable save. Flicks it on. Wilson gets himself some space, and the keeper makes a good save. Again, I'm not holding back in this game. It just hit me how close we are to the finals. Can he get there, McGeady? Oh, I thought that could have been a penalty there, but the referee has looked away. Turn him. Have a crack, Lou in, and it's a good save again. We're playing really, really well at the minute, guys, but we need to start making the most of these chances that are coming our way. Nice bit of play here for Wilson. Take your touch. Bottom corner, and he's hit the post. Surely. Oh, he's hit it straight at the keeper. What a chance for McGeady. I think he scuffed his shot a little bit at the rebound, and the keeper's made a pretty simple save. Should have been 1-0 to the Sunderland. Coming down the left. Now it's the first time they've really come forward. Brighton, it's a decent ball in. Our defenders are nowhere to be seen, but luckily it was a poor header, really. Oh, and it's Wilson who's got the goal on the edge of the box. He was twisting and turning, trying to make a little bit of space on the edge there, and he smashed it into the top corner. Get in, son. Our FA Cup success continues, and I think that's gone straight through the legs of the defender, and it flew into the corner. That will do. Straight past ex-Newcastle keeper Tim Krul. Get in. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. Absolutely perfect start, really. We've limited them to pretty much no chances at all. The defence is brilliant. I absolutely love this formation. People might call it boring, but it's worked an absolute treat with Oviedo and Arnold getting down the wings as well as getting back and defending. But it's worked a treat, like I say. Get in, boys. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, because they still do have a lot of quality in this Brighton team that could do us a bit of damage. Oh no, they've got the ball in. Get it out, Swansea. Well in. It's not the greatest of clearances. They've still got the ball around the edge of the box. Get it out. Well in. McGeady, can he get a toe on it? It's been blocked. And it's gone out for a corner. A lot of patient build-up before we managed to get any kind of chance there. Get your head on it, son! And Swansea's header balloons over the bar. Around about this point, I'd probably bring a sub on, but there's no fitness on anyone, really. Go on, son. Go on, Lewin. Get a shot in somehow. Bend one, and it's hit the bar! What an effort that was. And what a beautiful goal it would have been had it went in. That would have been game dead and buried. It's worrying me now. I'm getting a bit nervous because Brighton are looking better and better as the game goes on. And here they are coming down the right-hand side. What a challenge that was from Paddy McNair. I don't know whether it would have gone in anyway. It's still in the box from the corner. What a save from Royce, who saved us then well and truly. Crossed in, come on, get your head on it! It's hit the post and back away off Reuter, still in the box! Reuter saves us again. Now I am going to bring Gooch on for McGeady, who's absolutely exhausted at the moment. And I'd like to bring someone on for Oviedo, who is currently, it looks like he's injured, but there's no one who can really cover him. There's Busquets, who doesn't have anywhere near as much pace as Oviedo, but he does play in a defensive role. I'm going to have to leave him. I think that might be it, really, unless I bring Vieira on and bring Ndong off to freshen things up in midfield, because they're starting to tire. 15 minutes left. Can we hold on to this lead? Oviedo there putting his body on the line, but he's lost out now, and he's in a dangerous position. Luckily they've scuffed that chance miles wide. Go on, Gooch. Well in, Gooch. Get it out wide for Arnold, who has acres of space, and it's in! And that should be game over. There was gaps all over there. Back line. Arnold was hugging the touchline, unmarked, and he was found by Catamol. He takes a touch and then smashes it across goal into that bottom left-hand corner, and it's 2-0 to Sunderland. Get in! And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. And it's another success story in the FA Cup so far. Now, the only thing that's on my mind is how have Newcastle done? It would be really nice to see a semi-final or even a final against Newcastle, or just to get a game against them, really. Well, as you can see, there City have beat Newcastle, which I suppose it's a shame in a way. It would have been nice to play them. And we are going through to the semi-finals. Now, I've just checked who we've got in the next round of the FA Cup, and as you can see, we've been drawn against Spurs. So that is going to be one hell of a test for our squad, but an exciting one as well. In the semi-final, it's absolutely nuts to think that we've even got this far in the FA Cup. But on to the next game, which is against Bolton, and another game we're going to simulate. And it's another game where we've had to rotate massively because of so many games coming close together. So here is the squad anyway. We've got Steele in goal, Matthews, Browning, Wilson, Galloway, Honeyman, McNair, Vieira, Watmore, Vaughan and Madger up top as well. These simulated games haven't gone great so far for us, so hopefully this will be a better one. And we win 3-1, which is decent. Lafondra opened the scoring for Bolton. Madger scored 2 and Watmore finished the scoreline off at 3-1. Get in, lads. And I forgot to check earlier, but Oviedo is out for 3 weeks, which is a huge blow, really, because he's been probably our best player over the last couple of episodes, and he's absolutely excellent in that left wing back position. Now to the game against Preston, and here is the squad. We've pushed up the wing backs now and made them wingers. So we've got Reuter in goal, Holding, Swansea and Walker Peters across the back three. Catamol and Oriol Busquets in the middle, Sinclair on the left, Gooch as the cam, Harrison on the right, with Wilson and Calvert-Lewin up top. Come on, lads, let's smash them. And here we are, lads, back at the Stadium of Light against Preston, back in the league. It's nice to be back. Now let's get back to winning ways. Come on. Here's Gooch, some distance out, and he's smashed it way over the bar. Virtually nothing has happened in this game so far. It's been very scrappy and chances are at a premium at the moment. But we have broke now through Jack Harrison. Can he drag it across goal? It's a good save by the keeper's legs. And it's our first clear-cut chance we've had so far. Here's one for Wilson to chase. He's managed to get his touch on it. Wilson! And it's floated wide. He's hit it at quite an awkward angle. Here is Barkhazen, who, fun fact, he actually went to my primary school when I was a kid. I actually got in touch with him when Simon Grayson was appointed to see what he thought of him. And he said he was a good man manager, is what he said. So, liar. Because obviously Grayson used to be his manager. It's a good ball now. Can he turn his man? He can somewhat. Has he still got the ball? He's got it in. Busquets with the deflected effort, and it's fell safely for the keeper. And there goes half-time whistle, and it's quite deflating to see a performance like this after the coming off the back of a FA Cup win in the manner that we did win. But it's just the way things go in the Championship. A lot of these games have been scrappy, but I'm sure if we do get the one goal, the rest will follow. Come on. Go on, Cats! Straight to the keeper. Decent save. Decent effort, though. Oh, no, it is Barkhazen. Gets it. Oh, what a challenge that was. That was an absolutely incredible challenge by Jack Harrison. Get it out. Go on, Wilson. Get yourself some room. Wilson! Keeper parries it away for a corner. Get your head on it, someone. Fell to Busquets. To Catamol. Flew over the bar. Now I am going to bring Isaac on and bring Calvert-Lewin off. And I'm also going to bring Alexander-Arnold on and take Harrison off. Because a comment did mention, I think it was the last episode possibly, to try Arnold as a right winger. Because he can play as a right mid as well. And he is very good at getting forward. So we'll give that a shout for the last 20 odd minutes. Good ball over the top for Arnold. Gets it in. Cleared away. Here is Arnold. Coming forward again with great strength and pace. Needs someone to come in towards the back post. Can he beat the keeper to it? He can't. He has been a bit of a menace, Arnold, since putting him as a winger. Get it away. They're starting to really put the pressure on now. Preston. Well in. Now, here is Wilson. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He pulls it back for Isaac, and it's in! And it is 1-0 in the dying moments of the game. And I think that's the second or third time Isaac has come on and saved the day. Decent finish. Preston put all their players forward, and we have absolutely took advantage of that. Well in, son. 1-0. I think that's probably our first real chance of the second half especially, but we didn't have many in the first either, so we're lucky to be winning in that sense. They broke down the right and they've got themselves a corner in the last minute of the game. They've got the keeper up as well. Don't know why they're taking this one so seriously. Get it away. Keeper, that's yours, mate. Well in. Take your time. That'll do. And the final whistle has gone, and that's another 3 points to our collection at the minute. Top of the league, into the semi-finals of the FA Cup. It looks really positive at the minute. And that will be the end of the episode, guys. I'll leave it on the tables. As you can see there, we are still 3 points clear of Fulham with 3 games in hand, which is brilliant. And we're into the semi-final of the FA Cup against Spurs. And remember, guys, so keep leaving your suggestions for players to go for if and when we get to the Premier League. It can be aging players who you think would be quite useful, or bargains who we could get on the cheap. If you know anyone who we could get on a pre-contract, possibly. But remember, we do have very little funds to go for someone right now. But if you did enjoy the episode, please smash the like button, subscribe if you'd like to become a fully fledged member of the Sani Army, and of course to keep up to date with future videos. So for now, you take care and stay jamming.